Hello, welcome to the Football Analyst Show. I'm John Walters, and today we'll be previewing the Premier League fixtures for this weekend. But first off, we'll review the Chelsea-Aston Villa game, where it finished 2-1 to Chelsea on Wednesday night. The goals coming from Benteke for Aston Villa, and the goals for Chelsea came from Branislav Ivanovic, who headed in the winner, and there was an own goal to give Chelsea a lead by new signing for Aston Villa, Antonio Luna. To preview now the games, Fulham v Arsenal. Fulham are pretty decent at the back, but Arsenal can be very good on the attack in front, with Olivier Giroud and Theo Walcott leading the line for Arsenal out of the three attackers. My prediction, Arsenal will win that 3-1. Next up, Everton v West Brom. Lucas Anelka is out of this game due to reasons, bereavement. But Everton are always strong at home, so I reckon they might get a good result here against the Baggies. I predict a 2-1 win for Everton. Hull v Norwich. Hull, not such a good start for their campaign after the 2-0 defeat to Chelsea last weekend, and Norwich getting a 2-2 draw against Everton at home. Hull have made some good times over the summer, but we expect Norwich to get a goal out of this, as they have a lethal new strike force in Van Wolfswinkel and Gary Hooper, but we're still not sure if Gary Hooper will play in that. And they also signed Johan Almander this week, so that will add more firepower to the attack, but I expect this to be a 1-1 draw. Newcastle v West Ham. West Ham do badly need Andy Carroll back from injury, but he will not be available, so he's a doubt for the Hammers at his old club Newcastle. But we expect Newcastle to win this 2-1, despite their 4-0 defeat to Man City. We expect them to come back more positively. The main we know Johan Cabaye, we don't know. There's still doubts over his future, whether he'll go to Arsenal, whether he'll go to PSG. We don't know that yet, but we'll see. Yes, 2-1 wins for Newcastle, my prediction. Southampton v Sunderland. Now, Southampton had a great start to the season, winning 1-0 West Brom to a Ricky Lambert penalty. Plus, they've got better players, and they made a good signing last weekend in Osvaldo from Roma for £15 million. And Sunderland also signed some pretty decent players, but have not had such a good start to their season, losing 1-0 at home to Fulham. So a 2-0 win is expected for Southampton. This is my prediction. Moving on to Stoke v Crystal Palace. Stoke have made 3 signings this summer. One of them has played so far in Eric Peters, the left back. Both managers of the teams, Hughes and Holloway, they prefer the passing game, so it expects a lot of passing on the ground, not over the top, even though you expect it from Stoke's Charlie Adam. So it should be a good game to watch because of the passing game. Predicted 2-1 win to Stoke City. Moving on to Aston Villa versus Liverpool. Liverpool and Aston Villa have had a good start to the season, despite Aston Villa played one game more than Liverpool because of Chelsea's Super Cup involvement next week. Benteke has scored 3 times against Liverpool last season, and he's hoping to score again against the Reds. But Liverpool have made some good signings in the summer. And they just signed Alas Sissoko from Valencia on a season-long loan, but he's a backup for Enrique, which is what we expect. But it depends how they both get on in training, and Rodgers will pick out of the two who he will play at left back for Liverpool. So I expect a 2-1 win for Liverpool. Guessing Sturridge might be on the score sheet again after a brilliant goal against Stoke City last weekend. So we hope he scores again this time around. Moving on to Cardiff v Manchester City. This is the 4 o'clock kickoff, where City are the title favourites, so we expect them to give Cardiff a run for their money, but Cardiff are hoping to break down the attack of Aguero and Jovetic, but there is Dzeko in Negredo as well. We don't know who will play. Pellegrini might switch it around a bit, may rotate the strikers. Dzeko didn't get a goal, he was unlucky not to get one, but we expect City to win this 2-0. Tottenham v Swansea. This is a 3 o'clock kickoff because they've both been involved in the Europa League qualifiers. They've both made some good signs over the summer. Swansea are dangerous with Wilfred Bonny, who scored Swansea's only goal last weekend in the 4-1 defeat. Tottenham were about to sign Willian, but that remains doubtful now because he could join Chelsea. But we expect Tottenham to edge this 2-1, and finally Manchester United versus Chelsea. This will be a great game for all to watch. Chelsea have slightly improved their squad over the summer. Manchester United haven't signed anyone yet, but Man United are hoping to sign someone before that game. There has been talks of Baines and Fellaini possibly going to United in a double swoop, but Everton called that offer insulting, so there's doubts that Baines and Fellaini will head to Old Trafford this summer to link up again with David Moyes. Chelsea, 2 wins in a row, but both being at Stamford Bridge for that matter. We expect a good game here, so I'm expecting a 2-2 draw here at Old Trafford. That was the Football Analyst show, and next time we do a video, we will be reviewing these games, and then after that it will be Capital One Cup second round previews. I was Jordan Walters, thank you for watching and goodbye.